Welcome back, Super Friends and Super Family. I'm Nick, and today I'm reacting to Friends, Season 7, Episodes 21 and 22. So the last two episodes were very crazy, very funny, had some awkward storylines, had some great little celebrity guest appearances. Like I was saying, we're getting so close to the end of this season. I am so looking forward to the wedding between Chandler and Monica. I don't think anything tragic is going to happen, but I'm sure things are going to go wrong, and I'm looking forward to just seeing the comedy of that situation and also the heart. I mean, beyond the obvious friendship of all the friends, that is kind of the heart of the show. I feel like Monica and Chandler is such a big part of that. So I'm really looking forward to seeing finally, you know, Monica and Chandler's dream come true. But as always, you want to watch along the full unedited reaction that is up on my Patreon. The link is in the description down below. That's also where you can watch future episodes of Friends, including the season finale if you don't want to wait and you'd care to support. Thank you so much to everyone who does. Let's just get right into it. Friends, Season 7, Episodes 21 and 22.
Realize that 4 weeks from today we're getting married?
It's coming up.
4 weeks!
I love how excited she is.
Get louder each week?
Have you written your vows yet?
I figured I'd just buy those.
ChatGPT.
No, I have no sense of humor when it comes to the wedding.
That is true. That is true.
You written yours yet?
No, but I know exactly what I'm going to say.
What?
Happen to know exactly what I'm gonna say?
Probably.
Say what's in your heart.
Look at her go.
Oh, dang.
I mean, more than I love her.
That's not how writing
What's wrong
works.
with me? Ooh, don't open that door.
Oh my gosh, that is relatable. I hope we get more Chandler internal monologue this episode. That would be great. Not everyone has vows at their wedding though, right? Let me know in the comments, people who are married. Did you have vows at your wedding? Did you not have vows? If you did, why? If you didn't, why? Just be curious.
There are no words.
To describe.
There are no words. It's hard.
Writing is hard.
You've done this before, Ross. Well, what did
Many times.
you promise never to love another woman until the day I die? She made no such promise.
I was like, I know where this is going.
Monica knows what she wants to say. You should have seen her writing and writing.
Oh, no, no. See?
All I have is this.
Little drawing of you in the wedding dress. Dress looked kind of small.
Those are my eyes.
Phoebe, how are you looking at the picture?
Oh, yeah, okay.
I can't see the picture.
From the moment I met you, Chandler.
I'm Ross's little sister.
Okay.
That's true, yeah. You don't want to say something that sounds good, but that isn't true.
There was a part of me that always knew I wanted more.
That's not true.
The last man on earth. Go out with me?
It's like Larry David's response.
Maybe you don't talk about your feelings back then.
Yeah, you had no need.
Things that he's taught you.
That stuff doesn't matter.
The things you taught him.
Basic erogenous zone. 1, 2, 3,
We're doing like the greatest hits here.
6, and...
I mean, if you could work this storyline into the vows, that would be hilarious. Could you imagine?
But I was looking at it upside down.
Oh, sometimes that helps. 2, 2, 4, 7. 6, 7.
They reenacted this exactly.
7, 7, 7.
Back over our time together.
What? That's it?
Can't do everything. Look back over your time together.
He just gave you a little prompt there.
Fundamentally unmarriable about me?
This parachute is a knapsack.
It is funny looking back at that particular conversation, right?
You think you knew I was here?
Still one of the best moments of the entire show, easily. Oh, this was such a great one, too.
So great, I love you. I just stopped talking.
I mean, honestly, you could just tell this story, and that would be great. Like, the first time I said I love you was...
No, I don't.
And then hopefully we could get Joey's reaction again.
What if we live together and you understand what I'm saying?
Wanted it to be a surprise.
Fall in love with my best. There's a reason why girls don't do this.
Okay.
Make me happier in my life, trying to make you feel the same way.
Yes.
Honestly, gonna be tough to top that season ending.
Man, yet we're dying out here.
I mean, either right from any of those memories would work.
Monica, I love your sweet ass. Inappropriate.
Joey.
Lucky she's got a sweet ass because she's not so good at the writing. Just hope it works. You know, 9 out of 10 marriages end in divorce.
9 out of 10.
That's not true.
How's the missus?
Low blow to Ross.
Hey,
it's me.
I could eat some chicken.
Coke. Diet Coke.
All right, that whole storyline was also just incredible.
I mean, it's not like we weren't cool about it.
And you in London? But it is a big deal. Tell someone.
Promise you won't tell.
All right.
This is so brutal for Joey, you know?
Laundry, huh? My new nickname?
Mr. Big. Monica and Chandler, hey!
Oh, this was the best. The best reaction, in my opinion, out of all the friends.
We could not tell them we know and have a little fun of our own.
This has got to be one of Phoebe's best ideas ever.
Bye, Chandler.
I didn't tell them. Phoebe and Joey.
They are so slick. They don't know that we know that they know. I cannot believe he would do that to Monica.
Did they ever pay Joey back for being stuck in the middle of so many of these situations?
They're trying to mess with us? You don't know that we know they know we know.
Top 10 friends line right there.
Show them your bra.
Wow, you didn't rip off any buttons.
Not my first time.
Do her till she cracked.
You clean up in here. You're going.
Not without you, lover. This is my bra. I'm gonna kiss you now.
Her facial expressions, I swear, are so good.
Here it comes.
Okay. Will you win? Because I'm in love with Monica. I love her.
Well, actually, Ross doesn't.
Appreciate if no one told him yet.
They should mention that at the wedding. They should mention that at the wedding. How it cost Ross his job.
My sister.
Getting married, it's gotta change things.
Really think it'll be that different?
I don't think so.
Gonna be having kids, and then they're just gonna be hanging out to leave the city
No.
near a Volvo dealership.
A Volvo dealership? Why?
I like things the way they are.
That's true. Change can be scary.
24, 25?
Oh, that would be me again.
Was that from season 1 or season 2?
Getting married and
Reminiscing.
how great it is.
Little trip down memory lane.
So, we both finished our vows.
Oh, really?
He doesn't hear mine. Okay.
They didn't need any help after all, right?
Oh.
Funny one. That's good.
Oh, I can't wait to hear. Dang, Monica looks worried.
I don't get it. Oh, yeah.
Chandler!
Oh, dang. Monica needs to approve them. Now I want to hear, though. I'm looking forward to this, right? Funny vows?
Never known love like this.
Oh, he changed it?
How did you write this?
Oh, Monica's and change the name.
What?
Do that.
If he goes first, he can.
Chandler, don't do that. Monica will be so upset if you did that. Can you imagine?
Ross drive the Porsche, and when you're the only one who's allowed to drive.
I mean, she didn't say yes yet.
Brother. And plus, he drives so slow.
Car, Monica, not a rocket ship.
Ross is sensitive about that.
Porsche out there, Mom. Do I get to take that baby out again?
Oh, dang, everyone but Rachel. Shoot.
Hey, not once. Okay, once. Okay, I drive it all the time.
Dang, why just Rachel? Is she not a good driver?
Drive it, but don't tell Rachel plan.
I can fix this, okay?
No, you can't.
You can talk about is the wedding.
You're a terrible driver. That wasn't about the way.
For a quick spin around the block.
Yeah, you got a couple hours?
Ross is like, I'm responsible, okay? I always wear my seatbelt. I keep forgetting how Monica is such a great car, though, right? That's legit. That's a nice little, you could almost count that as a wedding gift.
That was a brisk ride.
Was it? Was it?
Take the top down.
Only way to fly.
Give me the key. He does not know what she's talking about.
Rachel, if you crash the car...
Fast and irresponsible.
High school, that added up to head cheerleader.
You see the look that girl just gave me? Must have seen me cruising in the bad book.
No.
Give me a brush.
Give me the keys.
No way.
That's not a fair trade.
There is a comb on the floor of the bathroom.
Don't tell me you're gonna use that. Just use your hands. Oh, dang. Rachel, I swear, if you crash this car, there's no recovery. Oh, dang, busted.
Alimony.
Is that believable? Is that believable?
You got an RSVP from your dad.
Right.
Oh, is his dad gonna come?
Invitation.
Oh, really?
Stars in a drag show in Vegas.
That's an interesting
Let's trade
point,
circles.
you know. Phoebe.
A white dress and a veil. I don't care. To do some shopping.
That'd be interesting, though, you know, the strained relationship between the two of them. I mean, it does look... Ross, what are you doing, man?
What do you think you're doing?
Washing the windshield.
I hope the girl from the cafe is watching all of this.
Well, do not start.
Lay down in front of the car. Lay down in front of the car.
You $20 if you get out of this car.
She already has it, and you don't have that money.
Just get in the car.
You? Yeah, right. Okay.
What is he gonna be able to do, though, if she crashes?
Front.
In the death seat.
Is it safer in the back seat?
Hey, sweetie.
Ready to go?
Yeah, sure.
Who's that?
Oh.
Who is this, Phoebe?
Well, that one kept going.
You and I ought to get to know each other. What's your name?
That's a decent start.
There's a game on Tuesday. You want to go? Yeah, that'd be great.
Are they gonna hit it off? What?
We're going to Las Vegas.
You mean like eloping? No more stupid.
No.
These flowers are these flowers
Oh
are these
no,
flowers.
Chandler, don't get your hopes up.
Love the flowers. Can our wedding be bigger, please?
We're going to Las Vegas to see your dad. It's time you...
Ooh.
Now that you're marrying me, you don't get to win anymore.
Yeah, wedding is over for the rest of your life.
Go. I don't want to see him. I don't want him. So you'd have to come up with a whole new word for what I went through.
I mean, he wasn't a good father, right?
He's wearing a headdress with real fruit. Hand out to your friends as a healthy snack.
Multitasking, right?
Every one of your swim meets, he was there cheering you on.
Yeah, I actually didn't think that. I thought his dad was more distant.
If your father's not at your wedding, you're gonna regret it for the rest of your life.
She could be right.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And it might be worth giving him a chance, right?
Really never get to win anymore?
Did you ever really win before?
Do you know who you're marrying? It's Monica.
You lean forward, I check out your underwear.
Yeah.
He's like, of course, obviously.
He's wearing women's underwear.
Mine.
Okay.
I'm wearing his briefs right now.
Kind of hot.
Great for holding my lipstick. He is all man more than you.
Oh, yeah, you look like
Really?
in those pink laces.
Is Joey gonna get competitive here?
Secure with his masculinity, could walk around in women's underwear.
Ooh.
Ever do that?
Hey, I am secure.
She's gonna get Joey to do this.
My huge stack of porn, right?
Yes, that is the definition of masculinity. Ross is not gonna enjoy a single second of this.
Get my license renewed.
Maybe, Rachel. Rachel, oh my gosh, this is why I understand Monica's decision.
Just gotta relax, okay?
Deep breaths.
Need to relax.
Rachel, no. Oh my gosh.
Not in that much trouble. I was talking to myself. You're going down.
Okay, at least she didn't crash. I was worried she was gonna crash the car. Here we go. There's only one direction this is gonna go. Oh, he can't do it. He can't do it. No, he can. Different color. Yes, flex your muscles. I'm so curious to see Chandler's dad, right?
Yeah, I just ordered a beer.
You're straight. I get it.
Lower your voice a little bit more.
No, I don't even know we're here yet. Not sure if I'm ready for...
How long has it been for Chandler, you know?
I did get in contact with me a lot over the last
Oh, I didn't know that.
years. Even came to New York.
Dang.
Very cat's in the cradle. I don't want to get into it.
Maybe this will be good then, if they can reconnect.
Hello, Tony. And there's Daddy.
Oh, really?
Switch places with me. Switch places with me.
Yeah, I'll get right on that. Yeah, I'm sure we won't get arrested for this.
Oh shoot, too late, too late. Fix your hair, Ross.
Was I going a little too fast?
That's not gonna work.
Oh my God.
Dream last night that I was stopped by a policeman.
No.
I probably shouldn't tell you the rest.
Not gonna work.
Officer, Handsome.
Hanson.
Oops, sorry, my mistake.
Dear Lord.
This is a great picture.
Oh wow. Oh wow. It's working.
Wow, well, you look phenomenal.
Taken 10 years ago.
Ross. Such a hater.
Probably wondering about the old date.
You're an Aquarius, huh?
This is the dream cop to pull you over.
Virgo?
Nope.
Sagittarius?
Yep.
I knew it.
Okay.
I won't speak.
And you handle the stick?
Well,
I can handle a stick.
Okay, Ross and Rachel need to go on a road trip together, I swear. What?
That's Mr. Garibaldi playing the piano.
Oh, dang. Chandler with the reluctant clap.
Couple of irregular.
He's coming to the audience.
Is he gonna recognize Chandler?
Oh, much better. You're
Bakersfield.
Sorry?
Bakersfield.
No, I heard. I'm just sorry.
Oh, dang.
Oh, look, a standing ovation already.
Oh, dang. He knows it's him. Little comfortable, Joey?
Hey, Phoebes.
hey,
Proof how badly you are right now.
Check it out.
How much of a man am I?
manly and also kind of a slut.
Many more choices than you do with men's and the fabric.
How many has he tried?
I should go take these off, shouldn't I?
It's important that you do.
Chandler.
Chandler.
They're gonna do this publicly?
Fascinating parent. I'm not very fond of New York.
Why not?
Things I liked.
Okay, you're just setting up for that joke.
Are engaged.
Really?
That's why we're here.
In 2 weeks. I see.
Oh.
A lifetime of happiness. So, you're bald.
We'd really love it if you could be there.
Really?
You know what would make me happy, ma'am?
Then I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Think I was having my legs waxed or something.
I didn't expect it to go that well.
Thanks for making me do this.
Yeah, that was great of Monica to do.
It's raining men.
They should do this performance at the wedding. Drive slow, Ross. A little slower.
Remind me to introduce you to someone. Fourth gear.
Oh shoot, is he gonna get pulled over for driving too slow?
And slip briefly from the 10 and 2 o'clock position.
Sagittarius coming back to flirt some more.
Maybe, honestly.
Different guy.
You know how fast you were traveling back there?
Too slow.
Had been more than 60.
It was 37.
What? How? How? That much below the speed limit?
Ticket for driving too slow.
Can you actually get a ticket for driving too slow? Oh, Ross, please tell me this works. Please tell me.
Dream last night.
Please tell me you can replicate the magic.
Officer Pretty?
It's petty. Be right back with your ticket.
Oof. Just the fact they made the attempt is worth it, though.
You have a son.
I know.
Rachel will never let him forget that moment.
Insecure about my manhood. Hook up with a woman like right now. Amelia, do I know you? Maybe it's because I'm on television.
$4.50, please.
Oh, let me get this.
Well, that's not something you see every day.
You.
Joey, you lost your touch. This is what happens. All right, so that is Friends, Season 7, Episodes 21 and 22. So we definitely are setting up here for Chandler and Monica's wedding. Episode 21, you know, we obviously were kind of just playing the greatest hits of Monica and Chandler. And it was a similar thing that they did, you know, setting up with Rachel and Ross, just reliving some of those great moments. Truly some amazing episodes in the Chandler and Monica, you know, storyline and romance overall. I mean, just so well written, so many things they handled so well. I mean, obviously I'm a huge fan of the whole London situation and reveal that it's just hard to top. It's still one of my favorite episodes easily of the entire show, but you know, the whole storyline of, you know, keeping the secret from everybody and like Joey knowing, and then obviously like them trying to trick each other was also, it's up there with some of the best of the show, in my opinion. So it was cool kind of seeing that setup, reliving a few of those moments, you know, as Monica and Chandler are trying to write the vows. It does make me curious too, and I don't know if they're going to make the vows, you know, I'm assuming we're now going to see the vows probably in the season finale, but I'm so curious, like, are they going to be connected to this episode at all? Like, you know, Monica's vows being very heartfelt and touching wouldn't be surprising at all for me, but Chandler, you know, making, like, I'm so curious, what were Joey and Ross laughing about for his vows, you know? It could be good. I feel like it's a difficult, you know, if you're going to make your vows at a wedding funny, I feel like you really have to pull it off in a very particular way. Like, that's got to be very, very challenging. But, you know, that is very on brand for Chandler and kind of a way that he does express affection. So I feel like it could also be sincere and heartfelt while also being funny. And it's just very true to who Chandler is. This makes me it's building some anticipation for seeing the actual vows. And who knows, maybe we won't even see the vows, and that's just something they were using as a device for us to, you know, relive some of those greatest hits moments. But I kind of do want to see the vows now, and I'm wondering if the response from the audience will be similar to the response from the friends first reading it, even though we as the audience didn't get to see what those papers said. Also, just a quick side note thing that episode made me think about, but you know, I'm of the opinion you can have very strong feelings for someone. That doesn't necessarily mean it's easy for you to put it into words. And I also don't think, I feel like there's just this idea in like giving speeches or in expressing yourself that it's probably a random side tangent. You can skip ahead in this part of the review if no one cares about this particular topic, but just something that I have thought and was kind of thinking about this episode. But I think a somewhat popular opinion is that, you know, if you're speaking from the heart, that means you don't want to prepare anything. You know, like if someone, you know, if you just stand up at a party and just without thinking through of anything, you just say how you feel about someone or thank everyone for coming, give a little speech. I feel like most people prefer for that just to come from off the top of your head as opposed to something that you think about and you spend some time putting into words and maybe do several drafts of. And I might be biased just because of my own personal experience and my own tendencies with coming up with things and with writing. But I absolutely don't think there's anything superior to off-the-cuff expressions of, you know, gratitude or of love. I think there's nothing wrong with taking the time to be very thoughtful and precise in your words and even doing several drafts. In fact, I actually feel like those speeches in general are usually better, if that makes sense. I also think that, you know, some of the best speeches of all time are speeches that really a lot of time and care was given. And I feel like most speeches, like if I'm going to, let me just put it this way, maybe. It's just a simpler way to say it. If I was attending a wedding or my friend was going to give a speech or I was going to listen to a graduation speech, any of that stuff, I would 100% prefer as a member of the audience someone who had spent a lot of time working on their speech, getting it the right length, saying the right words, making sure the jokes are good, as opposed to someone just standing up there and winging it. But that's just my thoughts. I'd love to know your opinion in the comments down below. I mean, maybe if you're a talented comedian and you just are great at improv, you can just do that and just stand up and say exactly what you feel in a heartfelt way and make things entertaining or just beautiful immediately. But I think most people would benefit from spending some time, you know, just making sure everything's correct so that the experience of everyone listening is better. As anyone can clearly tell, these after talks, I have zero preparation. But then episode 22, I thought was a really good episode and a really nice setup as we're building and building to the final two episodes. I really can't wait to just jump into the final two episodes of this season, but we got to have really fun storyline with Rachel and Ross. I mean, whether or not you ship Ross and Rachel, I mean, I really don't think, I don't get any couple vibes or romantic vibes. I really feel like that fire between them has died down, but that's okay. I still feel like Ross and Rachel have really strong comedic chemistry together, and I'm never going to get tired of them having that, you know, whether or not, you know, I still think they were a good couple, even, you know, good as far as entertainment. I've seen some comments be like, oh, Ross and Rachel were a toxic couple. And I'm like, this isn't real life. This is a friend show. They were an amazing couple as a couple on a show, just like they were amazing fighting together. I don't celebrate real couples in real life having arguments, but as a part of this hilarious show, I love them together, whether they're a couple or just two friends together, arguing, fighting, talking trash. And we got to have all of that. You know, I love the setup, right, with Rachel being the only one of the friends Ross not being allowed to drive the Porsche, which... Let me know your thoughts about Monica's decision in that factor. I think there's absolutely nothing wrong with what Monica said. I mean, I feel like it's a little bit unfortunate the way that, Rachel did find out that she was singled out. But first of all, like, Monica did go to some lengths to try to make sure Rachel didn't find that out, probably to spare her feelings. But also, I feel like you absolutely can discriminate amongst your friends who you want to drive an expensive car. I mean, I feel like there's nothing wrong with not letting any of your friends drive your car. It's your car. You can make those decisions. And if Rachel, as we kind of saw, is a little bit of a reckless driver, maybe it's just common sense not to let her drive your car. But anyways, the hilarious storyline of having Ross have to, tag along to supervise Rachel in the car, and the way they handled that I thought was just fantastic. First of all, having the police officer pull them over, and then, I love Rachel, like, trying to flirt with the cop to get out of the ticket, and I like how Ross is just, sitting there over her shoulder talking trash, kind of just like me. Like, I was like, this is so obvious, no way it's gonna work. And then the fact that it worked was just amazing, and it worked so well. And then it happens again to Ross for driving too slow, and just the fact that Ross attempted it. I mean, we all knew he was gonna fail. But the fact that, knowing that there was zero chance of success, but still actually saying that to a police officer in a desperate attempt, is that not what, just one of the many things that makes Ross amazing? But the whole thing I love from start to finish. It was just so great, just having Ross and Rachel one-on-one together in a car, just bickering, fighting back and forth, just making pure comedy gold, the whole storyline. And then we have Joey and Phoebe, spending some time together. And I was surprised, we see Phoebe with a new boyfriend, Jake, and I was like, okay, are we going to introduce this character right before the wedding? Is he going to be relevant somehow to the final couple episodes with what happens to Phoebe? And they didn't really spend a whole lot of time on him, besides the fact that they showed him, like, wearing women's panties, and then Joey's react. I mean, I was shocked to see it too. I was like, what? I actually didn't know if Phoebe knew, but then when they found out, like, okay, it was just something they did together. They swapped, right? And then I thought it was funny how Joey at first went from being completely against doing that to then he just threw himself into it completely, and Phoebe's like, okay, you've gone too far. You need to undo this. I do get the sense that Phoebe really does enjoy messing with Joey. I don't think the way that Phoebe, likes to mess with Joey is mean-spirited at all, but I do think that she knows what she's doing when she pushes him in a certain direction. I feel like she knows how to play Joey a little bit. I even feel like Joey probably on some level is aware of what Phoebe is doing to him as well, but it's just one of the ways that the two of them have fun together as friends. The touching storyline was with Chandler and his father, right? I mean, I'm trying to remember exactly what Chandler said about his father. I thought he was saying, like, other things about how his childhood was so hard, but maybe it was more that Chandler was just embarrassed by his father. I'd have to go back and, like, remember the exact things that Chandler said. But regardless of the exact backstory and the exact reasons why they're kind of distant and estranged, the reality is, like, Chandler is not close with his father, and here they are coming up on the wedding. And it didn't play out the way that I thought it was going to. I thought that Chandler's father was someone who didn't really care for Chandler, and I was like, Monica, should you be pushing for him to make peace with his father? Like, that's kind of a personal decision. But, I don't feel like she put undue pressure on him in any way. I do feel like that's a good thing, that when you have a really good partner, they can push you to do something uncomfortable. And sometimes you really need that. That's what's great about having someone else in your life, is that sometimes there's an uncomfortable situation or a difficult thing that should be done that you yourself on your own wouldn't have the courage to do or wouldn't have the resolve to do. But if you have a good partner who actually cares about what's best for you as opposed to just making you happy moment to moment all the time, they can really bring the best out of you. And I love seeing that as per usual between Monica and Chandler. So of course, Monica encourages Chandler to kind of see his father again and invite him to the wedding. And that was a cool scene. I mean, I like how they were able to keep it lighthearted and kind of fun, just seeing Chandler being so uncomfortable ordering a beer. It wasn't super, super heavy in that moment, but it was touching as well. You could see you could just feel some of the history of pain and distance between them, between father and son in that moment. And I really respect Chandler for making a big step. That can't be easy to do. And like I said, I don't remember the entire history. They mentioned a few things this episode, but a lot of times there's some strain between any father and any son. And I think Chandler had you know, not the easiest childhood and teenage life, and I'm sure his father, it probably wasn't easy either. But it was just very heartwarming to see, you know, Chandler be like, we'd love to have you there, and to see Monica like there kind of standing in solidarity with her fiance, and for the dad to be able to witness that and have that moment with his son. I mean, that's touching. I mean, I'm a bit of a sucker for father-son, you know, reuniting storylines. I don't know if anyone can tell if you've watched more than one of my reactions, but I thought Friends handled it in a very good way this episode. But yeah, that is Friends, Season 7, Episodes 21 and 22. I am so hyped to see the last 2 episodes, which obviously will be coming out here on YouTube in a week and is on Patreon right now. I'm also really excited to get into Season 8. You know, it's like I said, this season might have blown by faster. Like, this season feels like it just happened so quickly. I mean, it feels like the fastest season of all the seasons I've reacted to of Friends so far, and that's really saying something. But I can't believe we're already jumping into Season 8. It's always fun ending a season, always really fun starting a season, so I'm looking forward to both of those things. Thank you so much everyone for watching. As always, the full reaction along with future reactions are all up on Patreon if you care to support the channel. Thank you for watching, and as always, remember, be active, be mindful, and be a hero.